For those of you who tuned in yesterday, you heard me talk about how I burned an extra 100 calories shoveling some snow. Now, throughout the day, I noticed a little bit of, like muscle pain. Not in a bad way, but just kind of a little bit of soreness. Now, anybody who knows me knows that, I work out every day, and I mean, it's not like an intense workout, like super strength training, but, I can handle my own. I got muscles. I mean, and so it was kind of weird to me that, there were some different spots on my body that was causing me a little bit of pain. And I got to thinking about it today, perhaps maybe some of the exercises that I'm doing every day aren't grabbing every muscle group and working that muscle group. I mean, I do what you call compound movements, and I get a lot of things in every day. I mean, those compound movements are able to work in pretty important areas, like back, which helps posture, legs, chest, biceps, shoulders, those kind of things. But for whatever reason, those compound movements weren't working the places that were affected by shoveling some snow. There comes points in our lives where we realize that the areas that we've been working on are good, they're strong, they're healthy, like in our spirituality or our emotional, our soul. Those areas look pretty healthy, they're pretty strong, they look like they're in good shape, but then something comes along and it causes us to have to flex a different muscle, or it works us in a different way, and there's a bit of fatigue, maybe a little bit of pain, when we realize that, oh man, when we realize, oh man, I've been working a lot of areas except for that one. Truth be told, it might require you to go to a therapist. Truth be told, it might require you to go to a doctor, or change an eating habit, or it might require you to change some spiritual nourishment that you're receiving. It might cause you to say, okay, I got to go to church more, or I got to read the Bible more, I need to pray more, I need to be more deliberate about these certain soul, if you will, exercises that are going to make me healthier, or even physical exercises, because we know that physical exercises are critical as well. I mean, our physical being has to be healthy as well as our spiritual and emotional being. And so like sometimes things happen, they cause us to work different groups and of our being, and working those different groups of our being, our human existence, points out to us, it's time to work out in a different way. It's time to address those different muscle groups, or those different spiritual areas. Guys, I want to just challenge you today, like realize that when something causes a little bit of pain, that may be something that you need to address. I'm not saying walk into painful situations on purpose, but if something that is important, something that is necessary, causes some physical pain in your life, some emotional, spiritual pain in your life, it is an indication that you've got to work on it, you've got to deal with it, you've got to do something about it in order to get healthy and better. Guys, make it deliberate today. Make something happen today. Be deliberate about working on areas of your life that are necessary for greater health and strength. And God will help you. He'll give you that. He'll give you that necessary respite or rest when you need it. And he'll say, okay, child of mine, like he's going to say to me, okay, Seth, now it's time for you to work on this. Now it's time for you to deal with this. Now it's time for you to strengthen this area. Now it's time, Seth, for you to make some progress. Ask God today, to reveal to you some of the painful areas that you just said, nope, that hurts too much. I'm going to back off from that. No, I'm not going to work that group. I'm not going to work that section. I'm not going to work that area of my life. Ask God to help you. Ask God to lead you into places where you can say, okay, it's time to work on this. Hey guys, I love you. Be blessed, be encouraged. Make it happen today. Ask God to reveal things to you, and be mindful and deliberate. You got it. Be blessed.